You are listening to the Slowly Dying Podcast with Becca.
Am I just extra or are you just basic?
Yo, what's
Can
up,
you
daddy?
please move your leg? I cannot believe my ex said that.
And Bronte. I can't believe any of my exes said that. I didn't have my coffee today. If there's good food, there is no problem.
Some whipped cream on your nose, actually.
Are we really back for another season?
We get it down on the mic because you don't want a bike.
Oh God, here we go.
Hey guys, what's poppin'? It's Becca.
And it's Bronte, guys. And guess what?
Guess what?
Slowly Dying took New York.
New York City, right in Times Square.
So we took a trip to New York City for a couple days. And it was a lot of fun.
It was. I mean, I expected it to be fun. Mm-hmm. But it was chill because you're chill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I hate going on trips with, like, high stressful people. Like, it's just, like, oh my God, high anxiety. Like, I know you're a traveler. You know what I mean? I don't travel as much as you, but I do like to travel.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, all right, we're traveling. You know what I mean? I went to Georgia twice, went to Miami, and then I went to New York. Well, I flew to St. Louis. A couple days later, I'm in New York. So, like, I do get out and I do like to travel.
You're like bi-coastal.
Yeah.
Like, I was
just,
like
floating away.
I was like, where are you going?
But
yeah,
it was a good time. I think we both needed it.
Yeah, we did
want to go back, but
we did some crazy stuff. We did a lot.
Yo, you got to live your dream.
I lived my dream. Okay, so we picked something that we knew we wanted to go to a fancy dinner, and we dressed up. Go to STK in Midtown in New York. It was delicious.
God, our waiter
was
the
amazing.
best.
He was amazing. Go there. You will not be disappointed. It was like this.
Girl, we spent like 4 hours there.
Yeah. We enjoyed some drinks, and then we had dinner. We had, like, steak, macaroni and cheese, truffle fries, Brussels sprouts.
And we looked good, too.
We did.
My favorite part was
the bathroom.
And I was, like, dancing. Because you guys all know I like to dance. I'm a very good dancer. And I remember I was like, okay, Bronte, I'm going to use it. And I was, like, drunk at this point. But I was like, I'm going to use the bathroom. And I think I spent, like, 30 minutes in that bathroom just dancing and staring at myself.
Yeah, the lights. They had, like...
The lights were gorgeous.
Broadway kind of, like, fashion lights or whatever.
Yeah, and then I was like, I think I came back and I'm like, Bronte, come to the bathroom with me.
And then we left again.
So, I mean, it was a good time. Our bill was very expensive, but that's fine because I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
You know, we spend so hard working that it's like, it's nice to be able to spend that money. And then...
after dinner.
I know we're going out of order, guys, because we're a little, like, excited to tell you, but afterwards, so Bronte's dream is to... meet, date, whatever, anything with a firefighter. We said this in What Turns Us On. We talked about a firefighter.
I 100% did.
And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to understand the assignment for my bestie. So I was like, we going to go get you a firefighter. And, you know, I'm drunk. So when I'm drunk, I have some confidence. And I'm like, and our waiter overheard us and was like, well, there's a fire, house right across the street. I'm like, oh.
He's like, true? 3 steps.
3 steps.
I'm like, get out of town.
Is that true? Okay.
He walked us over there.
Girl, I rang on that doorbell and a girl answered. She's a very beautiful girl. And I was like, and I'm drunk, and we both look really good though. And I was like, where are the hot firemen of New York City?
And she's like, oh, right this way.
She's like, right this way. So she closes the door though, and then it's like a garage door, guys. This big garage door opens up. And I'm like, all right. I'm like, where are these hot firemen at? Like, for my girl Bronte.
I didn't know you could do that. I did not know you could walk up and do that.
Well, I think they were chilling.
Oh,
with
yeah.
us, but so you got to try on their hat.
Yep. Their coat.
They picked you up.
They picked me up.
I was taking a video.
Fainted. I was like, they're like, oh, go grab on the pole.
And they were older, too.
They were older. They're like, hop on the back of the fire truck.
Well, when I said they had a pole, I'm like, where at?
Where at? You were like, where? I was asking, you should have seen this. I was asking about their benefits. I was asking about, like, how much vacation.
Yeah, I feel like
you were like,
marry them.
You were like, who's the hottest one here? Like,
I thought the girl was the hottest.
The girl was the hottest. Like, you were like, what do you guys do for fun? Are you guys best friends or something more than that? Like, they were like, oh my God.
But, it was chill. And, it was it was nice to see that they were matching our energy. You know what I mean? I was like, this is my girl's dream.
This was so cool. There's something really hot, and I've said this.
Girl, you say this all the time.
I do. Can you imagine your man or your woman going out, fighting a fire? They come back like all like smoke dusted and sweaty. Like, that's what I'm talking about.
Like, what?
But yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Especially when they picked me up. Becca's like, pick her up. I was like, what?
I'm
no.
actually trying to wet your hose. Listen,
like, I was
you
like,
cannot say I don't ride hard.
I was like,
okay?
I have knee-high boots on. They didn't give a crap.
They're like, I think they picked up with one damn arm.
I'm like, oh, like, I was like, woo.
They were older too, so I was like,
oh my god. Yeah, Becca, of course, in the background, wet her hose. I was like, oh my god. But yeah, that was amazing. But of course, our first day, we did like, we bought tickets to go see the Statue of Liberty and do Ellis Island.
Yeah.
We went on the damn wrong boat.
The damn ferry.
Yeah, we went on the damn ferry that went to Staten Island, and of course we
were passing it, and I'm like, girl,
I was like, maybe
why are we passing it?
I was like, maybe it loops or something.
Yeah.
We were going far away.
I'm like, where are we going?
I was like,
are we going to New Jersey?
And then we were coming into port, like, and I'm like, Lord, are we in New Jersey? And then we're at the back of the boat, but that part of the boat was coming into dock, and this woman's like, are you tourists? And I'm like, no. But did we say yes? I
don't remember what
we were like, no, but we're not from here. And she's like, oh, you don't look like tourists. You look like you're from here. And I'm like,
oh, that's when I was like, is that New Jersey?
And she was like, no, it's Staten Island. And I'm like, oh, so we're not going to the Statue of Liberty? She's like, no, this goes back and forth every 30 minutes. And I'm like, oh.
But we got to see it on the way.
Yeah, which was cool.
And we got to see we just said, you know what, it's fine. Like, we'll just take the ferry. Which, I mean, I'm glad we did because it was a good experience.
Yeah.
And then I always wanted to go see the Twin Towers, where the Twin Towers were. Got very emotional.
That was beautiful. That was a beautiful sight.
It was gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. They did a really good job with what they did. Got hot dogs on the way, of course.
Yeah, we got hot dogs the whole damn trip. But I'm glad I got to see that. That was one of my goals. When we went there, we walked around, and then we went back, and I think the best part of the trip was taking naps.
Yeah.
Okay, I love taking naps. I don't care what people say. It is my favorite thing to go on vacation. Because, you know, like, you wake up early and you'll be all excited. Mm-hmm. And then you take, like, that 2-hour nap. And then you wake up and you can be up till 2 a.m.
Yep.
You know, you're not miserable during that trip.
We took a lot of naps.
We did. And we still did more than a lot of people would have.
Yeah.
So it was like the naps were just a refresher. And then we went to that dinner.
Yes. Yep.
Yep. Carlo's Bakery. We got a bunch
We
of
were
things.
2 blocks away from Carlos's Bakery.
It was confusing.
Yeah, it was
The
actually.
GPS all the time.
Our hotel was tucked right in, like, it almost looked like a back alley, but like we were 6 minutes from Times Square walking or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh man,
we walked everywhere.
Everywhere. We didn't even take Ubers anywhere because it was quicker to walk. I'm like, how is it quicker to walk than to take an Uber? But you understand, in New York City. We went to the strip club.
Yes, we did.
That was very interesting.
And I've been to them before.
This one was like a sports bar, kind of.
Yeah. There wasn't a lot of people. Mm-hmm. I think we only spent like an hour or 2 there. That was fun. I had a good time. I had a good time just sitting here talking. So yeah, I'm not crazy hard to please. Mm-hmm. And then we took naps, like I said.
We took more naps.
And I think my favorite part besides taking naps was we went to go see the Rockettes.
Oh, that was awesome. We had such a good time.
Them.
And then they closed down like 2 days after.
Yeah, they did because COVID. That's part of what we got the damn COVID. But they closed a lot of things. I think that they're closing a lot of things down. I think traveling, they're closing flights and stuff. But that's not what this podcast is about. Mm-hmm. We did go, we went to the Hard Rock Cafe. Mm-hmm.
That was fun.
For lunch.
A good burger.
We went shopping.
Good burger. We went to the M&M store. That place is ridiculous.
It's crazy. It was cute. It was cool.
It's really, really cute.
Cool. It was nice to walk around.
You haggled for your bag. Like, you bought these, like, bags.
So I got, like, a fake Louis.
Yeah.
I mean, I can, like, buy a new one, but I just, like, I don't put, like, my money into things like that. So I was like, you know what? I always wanted one, but this one's fake. But it looks brand new. Everyone's like, oh, my God, like.
No, you saw it and you're like, I have to get that.
I was like, I have to get it. And then I got my mom a little book bag I gave her on Christmas, and she loved it. But yeah, I was like, I'm not paying more than this. And he was like, all right, you're so sweet.
And she was like, wait, let me go to my brother. And you're like, you have another stand? It's like she had a massive blanket with all of these bags and wallets on it.
But the one that caught my eye is because it was hot pink inside.
Yeah.
Pink is my favorite color. Mm-hmm. I love pink. I love black too, but I love pink. And then I bought that, and I'm happy.
You were like, oh, it was heavy as.
It feels like a real Louis. Like, it's heavy. It's gorgeous, guys. So if you need a Louis and you don't want to spend millions and millions and millions of dollars, please go to New York City and just walk around
the streets.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun. And then I got my posters of Nicki Minaj.
Yes, you're like, how much?
How much? I don't care how much this is.
You're
I'll
like,
pay
yes,
whatever for Nicki.
yes.
If I could just meet Nicki Minaj once, I don't know. I don't know.
You'll be set.
I'll be set.
And then what did we do? We went to Bar 54, which Becca had to overcome a lot of fears for that. That was a bar on the 54th floor of a skyscraper. And holy crap, amazing. I mean, we spent a lot of money there, too. And we enjoyed some drinks. And we dressed up. And that was still really nice.
Oh, yeah. I looked good that night, too. Oh, God. I wore some lingerie.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. We in New York. The elevator was so scary. I remember you pushing buttons, and when I get scared, I get really mad.
Oh, man, I felt so bad.
I was really mad at you. I mean, I wasn't mad, but I was scared. It's scary. I don't care what people think. Elevators are so scary. What if the cable breaks and you fly down 54th? Mm-hmm. It's so scary. Mm-hmm. And then we went outside to look at the view, and I was like still drunk at that point. I don't know. I just didn't like it. I mean, I liked it. I would do it again, but it's just my fear. Yeah. It's just what it is.
View was nuts. And then we went to a bar. We went to a gay bar.
Yeah.
That was fun. It was actually a drag show.
Yeah, we didn't know it. We were just like, oh, okay, let's go to this bar. Like,
and it looked like it was in like someone's basement of their house or something. Yeah. But they could really did it up, I guess, like the bar part. Yeah. The drag show was a lot of fun.
It was.
It was so fun. Like,
you want to talk about those creepy men?
Oh my
that had to
God!
Get kicked out?
Oh my God! So me and Becca were sitting at the bar, and we first meet these two people. There's this one guy that was a lot. Like,
he was being rude.
He was bringing politics in it. It almost was like he wanted to hear himself talk. Like, it was like, okay, like, we get it. Like, you're kind of like squashing the energy here.
He had good energy at first, though.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, all right, we can get down with you, we can hang out. And then, I don't know, I think he was really super trashed.
Yeah. And did you see that other guy? The other guy, he was like, what's going on?
He was like, you need to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But, I mean, we got free drinks the whole night, so,
yeah.
Oh, well.
Even the bartender was like,
he was just picking. And I tried to keep my mouth shut because I was like, all right, like, come on. Like,
yeah, I was
we're just trying to have a good time. But, I mean, it didn't matter what I believed or what I said or what I did. He just wanted to fight, and I could tell.
He did. So. After a while, I'm like, oh, okay, this is, like, going nowhere. So Becca and I were about to leave, right? And so we're still sitting at the bar. That was a good drink, though, the Malibu Bay Breezes.
Yeah.
So we're just sitting there. We're just, like, chilling. And these two guys come up to us. One was French, and another guy was just, I don't know, regular. And, regular. And one was a big broker, and one was his, what would you call it? Like, one person that studies under him. Mentor.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So for a big banker. And they dressed.
They were gay.
That's what I thought, too. And I was like, wait.
Which I don't care. I was just like, okay.
I was like, wait, you're straight? Like, and he was like, yeah, what? In his French accent, yes, what you made me think, like that. Like, you should have seen him. I knew he had money because you just looked at his shoes. He had white pants on, a white shirt, and like this tan long coat, like ish.
He just looked fancy.
Yeah, he looked fancy. And then he had his mentor there who was younger. So he was 30, and I believe he said his mentor was like 20 something.
I don't know.
Oh my God, they were so trashed. And so we went to go.
Your guy, I think, was trashed. The one that he kept pulling on me.
Yeah.
And I was like, stop pulling on me.
Yeah.
Like, I was not even trying to flirt with him.
No.
I was like, please leave me alone.
And then the mentor boy was like, are you all right with like him? I'm like, yeah, he's just a lot. He just kept saying, you're mine. You're mine. I'm French.
He didn't even have no damn eyebrow.
No, this might be TMI, guys, but like the people in there were cool. Like you would just be dancing and vibing.
Oh, yeah.
And then he would think like I'm like talking to other guys when 80 to 90% of the guys in there are gay. Yeah. And like he went up to this one guy that we were dancing with, the one couple, and he was like, I need to like bleep this out, but it's like too good. He's like, he's like, I can't say it without laughing. He's like, I like pussy. And the guy was like, good for you, man. I like dick. Like, so. And like, he's looking at me like, do you know this guy? I'm like, I just met him 5 minutes ago. He was like, good for you, girl. And I'm like, no, not good for me. And then he almost got, so the drag show was happening and everyone was so hyped.
Oh my God. So I sat next to you and if this man touches me one more time.
I was like, she's going to kick your ass.
I looked at you. I was like, one more time. Mm-hmm. Because I get we're all drunk and stuff, but there's no excuse. If I tell you no, do not put your damn hands on me.
Yeah.
But I was like, if this man touches me one more time, because I think he was trying to touch you. Mm-hmm. And I was like, let him touch me one more time. And then he did. And I just remember like the guys or the, whatever coming over and they're like, you got to leave, man.
Yeah.
Because you're bothering these girls.
Yeah.
And it's like, but why? You can't even go to a gay bar. You can't go out to eat. You can't even go to McDonald's because...
It was so...
Because people just don't respect boundaries. Mm-mm. Like that other guy, he came to me. He's like, oh, are you trying to play hard to get?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
I'm like, no.
I was like, yeah, I mean, I do be stubborn sometimes. But I'm not trying to have you get me.
We're happy enough in ourselves. We don't need to have a man by our side to have
exactly.
fun.
Like, I feel like all these men think that girls go out to, like, have these men talk to them. I mean, a lot of girls do, which is fine.
I'm here to have a drink and watch the drag show and throw money.
I was dancing. Tell them about me dancing.
Oh, my God. So, it's like a back room. It was like a back room, and then they have these, like, kind of like bleacher seats that you see on the field. And, like, they would keep like prolonging the show and they would have like, I guess they would feel the vibe with the energy of the dancing. We just like, Becca just kept dancing in the middle and like everyone would start to sit down and then Becca's like, oh, this is my song. And she would like be whipping her hair in the middle of the dance floor. So the DJ was like, okay, I'm not going to let this vibe die. So like, we would just keep dancing. People were like on like the chairs, just like, and it's a smallish room. So the energy was awesome. And then they did their, this one guy, he like pulled out money because you throw ones at them or you hand the ones as they're doing their performance. And like he gave us money like twice. He's like, here for the drag show, Yeah. I was like, I don't even know you, but that's awesome. Yeah. And then
it was a good time.
The one drag did Nikki, I think, right?
Oh my God, I almost died. I love Nikki. But I mean, it was a good time. I just feel like guys don't, I mean, girls too, I guess it goes both ways, but I don't really have girls come up and grab my arm and like act like, oh, I'm playing hard to get when I just tell you no.
Right.
No means no. But yeah, I mean, after they left, I was able to relax.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like, you're like, oh, like I'm safe in this, but it's like, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. But, I mean, they were super drunk, but there's no excuse. But, I mean, after that, we had a good time. And then I had to work the next night, so we had to be up really early. I think we only got 4 hours of sleep. Yeah. And I was really hungover. And I think that's when we started getting COVID, and I was sick. And
yeah, you got a Whopper for breakfast.
Yeah, I got Burger King. I'm like, you know what? Like,
pull it here now. We got home by 10.
Yeah, and I went to work that night, and I definitely had COVID. But, yeah, I mean, it was a good trip. I loved it. It was definitely so much short. Fun. But New York, it just realizes, like, I mean, I love New York, and, like, I love being in, like, cities and stuff, but it's just not where I want to live.
No.
No. So, I mean, I grew up on a farm.
Yeah.
But it was a good time. I mean, I definitely would go back. We got to see the Christmas tree.
Oh my God, yes. It was just magical. There's something about being in New York, going and seeing shows. It's just magical.
Yeah, it was nice.
It's so much fun. Like, so. But that was fun. So Diane did take New York, and that's probably not our last trip. But with COVID, it kind of puts a wrench in a lot of things. But
I'm still trying to go to Bora Bora.
Yeah, Bora Bora is the next.
I really want to go to Bora Bora. So yeah, we just wanted to tell you a little bit about our trip, and I'll be posting more pictures on our trip because I have some. But Bronte got her dream.
I
They
did.
really do come true.
I did.
You just need to get on with it.
Ring the doorbell to the firehouse near you and see what hot men are in there. Mic drop, and that's where I end my part here.
Exactly. But I think I'm done talking about New York. I don't have anything else to say. Do you have anything else to say?
No.
All right. Well, this is Becca, and I'm popping off.
All right, guys. See you later. See you next week.